Hi everyone, it's Maggie, and I am here with another project share. I got a small haul from Fernley Designs, and one of them was this Matchbox, and I put it together. It was really easy to put together, and I decided to try my hand at mixed media on this for something different from the usual shabby chic and vintage, and this is what I ended up with. I can't tell you exactly what I did, but I can tell you the highlights and what I remember. The first thing I did was I gessoed it, and I didn't do anything to the drawer because I didn't want to have a hard time, opening it and shutting it. So, anyways, let me bring it up a little closer because it is small, and hopefully you can see the details. So yeah, I gessoed it, and then I just started putting some things on. Like the first thing I think I put on was this Prima piece, and it's a letterbox, an old-fashioned letterbox, and you can't see a lot of it, but you can see like the highlights of it. And then I put the butterfly, which is also Prima, on top of that, and then this little frame is, I think that's a Melissa Francis frame. I don't think it's Prima. And after I put those down, I started putting wild orchid craft flowers down. And I tried to make it kind of look like a little garden in front of the letterbox. And then I added flowers over here. And I think then I added these micro beads here. Actually, I'll have to go back. I did do some not stenciling, but what do you call it, with the dimensional paste. So I did do some of that. Now I can't even think of the name of it. Oh my gosh, that's awful. But that was the first thing I did after gessoing, because you have to do that. I think, anyway, that you need to do that first, because you wouldn't be able to do it once you put stuff down. So that was the first thing I did. And then the rest I did according to how I said it. And then I just started having fun with the Lindy sprays. I used some Lindy's, and I used some, I believe it was Tattered Angels or Tattered Angel sprays. I couldn't find all my sprays because I had gotten them like several years ago, and some I never even used. But I was able to use some of them. They were still, you could still spray, because some of them you have a really hard time spraying after you haven't used them for a while. But I used, and I can't even tell you the colors. I know I used a purple, I used like a peachy orange, and I used a green, and I used a bronzy color. So those were the colors that I used. And I just started spraying. And after each color, you have to I dried it with a heat gun. You have to do that, or it just all becomes muddy. And I learned that the hard way. So, so just after, if you're going to try this, after every color, just heat it for a few seconds with your heat gun, and that takes care of that. And let's see, it took me several tries, several different colors, going back and forth. And I should also say that with each color, I did spray a little water to make it, move around and to dilute it a little bit. So there's also water on there too. And then I would dry each time. So yeah, that's what I did till then. Then I remember I had done a little stamping. So I stamped here and here. And then I added some flat back pearls in different places. I added these 3 little rhinestones here. And I think that's all I did, like, for embellishing. And then the last thing I did was I had some Inca gold in some everything but gold actually. But I had some silver and I had some, I think, some bronze. Well, because I hadn't used them in, years, they were completely dried up. The only one that wasn't completely dry was the silver. And so I did go around, I just took some silver on my finger and I just went around here and around there. And I don't know if you can really even see it. There's a few little spots you can see silver, but see right there. But yeah, it's hard to kind of pick up. And then the very last thing I did was I took my black StazOn ink and I just went around the edges just to bring it all out, and I tried to make it pop. So that's it. That's my mixed media project. I do like the colors, excuse me, and I like the textures. And there's some, like, see the silver kind of brought out like it almost looks like it's crackled, but it's not. So, all right, that's my project. If you'd like, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I did have fun with it, so I plan on doing some more mixed media at some point. Just I do still have to, use my laces and doilies and stuff. So these kind of projects will probably be, few and far between them. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you again soon, hopefully with another project share. Bye for now.